Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. No, I chose the right faction there, you saw.
Yeah.
There we go. Thanks for reminding me, by the way.
Well,
very helpful.
I didn't think I needed to remind you the last time, but apparently I did.
Yeah.
I mean, they introduced Tatooine. I'm just going back to that thing about why it wasn't Alderaan in the prequels.
Yeah.
And I know it was, for those of you reaching for your keyboards, I know it was in the prequels for about 3 seconds at the end of episode 3. But I mean, instead of Naboo, why was Tatooine? It doesn't add anything for Luke and Anakin to grow up on the same planet.
No, it doesn't.
If anything, it adds a plot hole. Like, why would Vader never think to check?
Well, I think the idea, I think the excuse was that because it was so painful for him to revisit those memories by going there.
But then again, the whole point of the Sith and the dark side of the Force is that the more pain you're in,
that's true.
The stronger you get.
That's true.
I mean, could they've done this almost exactly the same thing with with the sequel trilogy? They have a planet which is, let's be fair, is Tatooine.
Yeah. Pretty much.
For the purposes of the Force.
Exactly,
There is no appreciable difference between Tatooine and Tatooine.
No, there isn't. Not at all.
They could have just had another desert planet in the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Rather than go back to Tatooine again.
Yeah.
And it would have made more sense. Behind us. I'm charging.
Oh, Christ. Oh, damn. Come on, yes. It was the first time I used the goddamn minigun ability without actually dying. Nice.
Oh god.
Oh god.
You can't punch me, I've got a helmet on. So this is frustration in a good way. It feels like you're a bit.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's why I was going to say, this is one of my favourite maps, this one. Actually, I changed my mind. Nah, it's one of my favourites. You got the verticality as well, because you go on top of the buildings. So that's nice as well.
I mean, that was in Mos Eisley and Battlefront 1.
Plus, just look at the detail. Look at the detail.
There's so much crap
There's so many exacts everywhere. God, everywhere.
There's so much crap all over the place. Like I'm actually there.
Yeah. And you could actually snipe there if you wanted, really.
Maybe. Yeah. Who's that? Oh, it's you.
That's me. Hey, don't ruin this for me.
Hey, you can't snipe me from the ground. I'm at the high ground. Didn't you hear Obi-Wan? I said.
Oh wow, that actually did something.
I feel very exposed. Yeah.
Then put your armour back on.
Ah, Jesus!
Should come up here, it's pretty much OP. I am the Jesus Trooper. Yes, it is, yeah. Like Scout.
Let's see how this works.
It's a female, by the way, just so you know.
What have you done?
The voice.
Oh, it could just be a very, very common
Yeah,
exist.
yeah.
Shit!
There's just something so immensely satisfying as just pummeling rebels as a death trooper. It's just...
Hey, I hit you in the dick, die! I'm forced to beg the question, what is the point? What is the point of a sniper rifle that takes 5 shots to kill someone?
Yeah. Which one is it? What's it? Oh, it's there. Okay. Let's see. So basically there's 4 weapons per class as well that you can unlock.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 you unlock. I think you start... Actually, no, no. Maybe you start with 2? I don't know. But it's 4 overall. 4 per class. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a stronger sniper in these boxes.
Oh, Jesus! Runs the same problem with the sniper that I did in the last
Oh,
game.
no.
I'm going to spawn outside of the battle area.
Oh, really? They're just rubbing it in, aren't they?
Look at this! My
Yeah.
gun overheats before I kill anyone.
Yeah. That sucks, doesn't it? That's a shame.
Yeah!
Oh.
Point blank headshot!
Yeah.
I could see the individual hairs in his moustache through my skirt. And it didn't even make him blink.
That is not a good image to go out on, is it?
But snipers only work with sniper rifles are basically broken.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Because you just can't, you need accuracy and you just can't keep that accuracy for more than about 2 or 3 shots.
No, you can't. You're right. Oh, I can open some crates actually. So we get a daily crates. So maybe we can get something there. We'll see.
Ah, die.
What is this one?
I love this map.
It's good, isn't it? It's great.
This map as a Death Trooper
Oh god, yes. God, yes.
is a lot of fun.
It's almost therapeutic. Oh, Jesus.
I will say I have high hopes as a aficionado of the sniper class
Yeah.
and the dash.
Yes, definitely.
I'm going to shoot this rebel in the dick to take out my frustration.
Whatever works. Nice. Nice.
The abilities take a long time to recover.
They do, yeah. They do. You can remember you can get buffs for that though. I think possibly. I'm not sure actually. I think you can. Oops.
But I noticed you don't have to keep waiting after death, which was something that really annoyed me last time.
Oh really? Did you? Oh, I can't remember that.
Yeah, because we had those star cards.
Yes.
The star cards in the last game.
Really?
And hey,
Nice. That was cool. That's fun.
and you always had to get that.
Yep.
And I would be using it to get around the map because the unlock stick was broken.
Yeah, that's right.
And how can I get less points? Never mind. Probably the business with the sniper. And it would annoy me because I'd die and I'd respawn and there were no command points, so
Yes.
you'd respawn way back.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'd try and use the jetpack to get up and it wouldn't let me
Yeah.
because the respawn doesn't respawn.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The timer
doesn't reset,
when
yeah.
you die.
That's ridiculous.
That was the biggest quibble I had with that
Yeah.
game, my biggest nitpick.
That's stupid.
And this game it does.
Good.
By the
Well,
looks of
that's
things.
good.
I've been able to throw grenades pretty much whenever I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one big improvement
Yeah.
One massive improvement.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
For me.
Yeah. Good stuff.
More credits available in 16 hours. We've hit the wall.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, of course. What do you think about that?
I don't like it. I don't like because it has that cap in single player or
Yes.
offline. This isn't single player. There's two of this here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing single about it. But it has that cap in offline play. It doesn't have that cap in online play.
No.
I don't know why they want to penalise offline
Well,
players.
the problem is, I mean, I agree with you. I don't want the cap either. I don't think any offline players, any arcade player does. But I mean, apparently it's because you get people who will exploit. They just leave the game on, and you won't get disconnected due to inactivity, so you can exploit it and get credits that way. But I mean, at the very least, you could.
I mean, you could solve that by making it so you just get credits for winning.
Yeah. Or reaching a certain threshold with points.
Yeah.
Participating to some degree. Yeah.
Like it. Because I guess what you're saying is you could set it to just play again, play again, play again, play again, and lose every match.
Yeah.
And still get credits.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, a much simpler decision would, because there are some people who just have bad internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people can't afford internet. Some people aren't able to get internet because they live with other people.
And some people just don't want to play online. They just want to play by themselves or with a buddy.
Some people don't
Just
want to play
old
online.
school, like us. Yeah.
Or want to have the option to not play online.
Yeah. I mean, it's no secret that online play is just full of players who are just looking to use exploits. Exactly. There is always going to be, I think, in every PvP game, there's always going to be an OP loadout, an OP weapon or something. And I don't think no matter how much patching they do, that's never ever going to be phased out completely.
Yeah.
There's always going to be one weapon or one loader that sticks out. And that's always going to be a problem. It doesn't matter how much work they put in, there's always going to be an issue. And additionally, when the servers go down, you can't play anymore.
Yeah.
You and me are sitting pretty. All these reasons to have more offline content in your games.
I mean, once the servers do go down.
Yeah, and they will, obviously.
Of course they will.
Not soon, but still, they will.
In a few years.
Yeah.
You'll still be able to play the game.
Yeah.
You've got the disc, you've got all the data.
Yeah.
But if you buy the game new at that point, maybe a pre-owned copy or something, you won't be able to unlock any of the locked characters because you can't get credits.
That's right.
Or if you want to, it'll take you a stupid
Goddamn ages. I mean, it's 40 hours in PvP. That's getting credits every match. I dread to think how long it would take here. If you really love arcade, you want to play it a lot. Yeah. I think I remember reading somewhere that the cap on arcade at the moment is so restrictive. You will only be able to. You won't even have a quarter of the amount of credits needed to get one crate a day. Not even a quarter.
It's ridiculous, and there's no progression except through the crates.
Exactly. Like
you can't. Like in the original Battlefront 2, take a shot.
Yeah.
you would get better weapons by those challenges. Like if you killed 20 people with... If you killed 10 people with a shotgun, you get a slightly better shotgun.
Yeah.
And if you did that in 10 matches, or whatever the numbers actually were, you could get that better shotgun from the start.
Yeah.
I mean, that was sort of natural progression.
It was, yes.
It wasn't tied to these arbitrary loot boxes. And of course, you didn't have to be online.
Absolutely, yep, absolutely.
That was on the PS2.
Absolutely, yes.
It didn't run that way.
Yes, yeah.
And the loading times were a lot shorter.
Shots fired. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, you can dismiss all this. You could say, oh no, it's because they don't want people exploiting. Well, at the very least, let us be able to acquire one loot box per day. At least one. We can't even get a quarter of one. as it stands. That's ridiculous.
One loot box per day should be minimum.
Exactly, definitely. At least one. And it's just, I don't know, maybe they're going to wait a while. Maybe they'll wait till people have had the game for a long time. It won't be such an issue then, and maybe then they'll take the cap off. I don't know, I hope so, but I hope they do something.
I would like to think that when EA do stop supporting online play for this,
yeah,
which they inevitably will in 2, 3, 4, 5 years' time,
yeah,
that they would put all the benefits that they've been arbitrarily putting onto online players.
yeah,
They would move that to offline play.
yeah. I should bloody hope so.
But I'm more than expecting that when that happens, they just won't care enough. They'll just leave the game as is and go on to do something else.
And again, it's all enticing you to buy the next game.
Yeah.
You want to keep experiencing this, you've got to pay another $60, please.
Yeah, Battlefront 3. You need to save some stuff.
It's depressing, isn't it? It really is, and it's, it's why solo players matter really matters so much, honestly, because we're not just a bunch of people just stuck in our ways, one willing to change. I mean, some of us are, but it's a good cause to get behind for gamers. I think it's content that's going to last forever. I mean, how can you say no, especially when the content is of this quality?
I mean, we still play Battlefront 1.
Yeah, we still do.
Not Battlefront 1 2015, Battlefront 1.
Yeah, the original PS2.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, still got my PS2, got 2 controllers, yeah, we still do it.
Break it out every so often, or we can be bothered to fuss about with the HDMI cables.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
It's brilliant.
We still play it.
Yeah. But one thing I will say, if they brought that game out on the PS Store, I'd be straight on that. Absolutely. I still play this, but that's just, at the moment, for offline players, that offers more.
I still think that the lack of backwards compatibility on these consoles is a crime.
Yeah, I think so. It is. It is. It is. Yeah.
I mean, we complained about that when it was the PS3.
Yeah.
The PS3 not being able to play PS2 games, or the Xbox 360 not playing Xbox games.
Yeah.
And plus with the PS4 and the Xbox One and all the rest of it. I mean, gamers complained then too, and the companies just said, well, if you don't do it our way, you won't play any games.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And they got their way. So I hope this time it's different.
I hope so, yeah. Well, like I said, everyone's got to stick to their guns and stop. It's annoying when you see the people defending that stuff. It's just you just look at it and you think that's not defensible at all. Like the accusations of gambling and stuff, that's not even relevant. It's the fact that it's exploitative. You cannot defend that. There's nothing you can say to make it okay. The fact that it's exploiting those kinds of people, children and people who are vulnerable to those kinds of tactics. It's wrong. It's not justifiable in any way. And everyone that I've spoken to who's tried to defend it, every time I just come away thinking, no, you're just being irrational. I'm sorry, you're just being a bit of a fanboy. Actually, it's true. It's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, I mean, people call us the fanboys for having unreasonable expectations.
Yeah, but wanting offline play, content that will last. Is that really that unreasonable? It seems reasonable to me.
I mean, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Let us play it.
Yeah, and it's worth doing as well. Don't want to pay another $60 for it, thank you. 50 quid. Yeah.
I mean, that is the sign of how good a game the original Battlefronts were.
Yes, definitely.
Is that we still want to play them.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it, over 10 years later?
Gotcha, yeah. Over 10 years now.
Over 10 years later, 2 console generations down the line.
Yeah.
We still occasionally break them out and play them. If it was made more convenient for us to do it, if there was backwards compatibility, we'd do it a lot more often. Yeah,
I'm just amazed they brought back the servers for that game on Steam. I can't believe they did that. I was like, wow, EA, that's really something.
Yeah, I might even get that game on Steam.
Oh yeah.
When I get a new laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. But so I think that about wraps it up. Really, we played through all the maps.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? Any closing thoughts from you, Tom?
Great game, shoddy business practices.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good game. Obviously, I've got small gripes,
Yes.
like the leaving battle area
Yes.
being a bit inorganic.
Yeah.
But
And the sniper class.
And the sniper class not really having anywhere to use it.
Yeah, because its weapon seems a bit too weak, at least the default one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
How do you think the AI are on all the
I
maps?
think the AI's improved from last game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it works better.
It works better.
With what they're doing
Yeah.
in this game.
Yeah. Because it's essentially search and destroy. You know, it's team deathmatch, and they weren't that great at doing the uplinks on the last game.
No.
They weren't that good at getting to the uplinks. they often got stuck on the world geometry, if I recall. Like especially when I play on my own, there I find that usually it's just me taking the whole rebellion by myself.
Yeah. The maps feel busier.
Yeah.
Than they did in 1.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's a lot of good about this game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good about this game.
Yeah.
And the bad, the really bad, sort of begins and ends with EA.
Yes, it does. You're spot on there. Definitely. I think, to be honest, as I've said in the past, I think it's a great start for what SoloPlayersMatter really wants in this game. I mean, there was a poll not so long ago after Battlefront 1 Skirmish came out. Which modes do you want most in Skirmish? I think the top 3 of those were Heroes versus Villains, Supremacy, which is kind of like Conquest but tug of war sort of thing, and then Team Deathmatch. This is Team Deathmatch, and that coupled with all the customization options, that's pretty awesome. And you can play as all the classes, all the special classes, all the heroes. That's great. The only thing is there's no big maps or big modes, no vehicles. No. That's a bit of a shame.
I do miss the vehicles.
Yeah.
And I mean, there were vehicles in 1.
Yeah.
Battlefront 1 2015.
Yeah. Not many, but
not many.
I mean, there's more in this one. You got the ATRT from the TV show. The one they actually run. They actually run and jump as well. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to use those.
I'm holding out.
Yeah.
For Starfighter battles.
Yeah.
Because I think I might be good at them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, a lot of people want that too for offline, actually. A lot of people on SoloPlayersMatter, and I totally agree.
Dedicated Starfighter battles, not dogfights over a land.
Not atmospheric, yeah. Because in this game, those feel a bit pointless.
They were pointless in 1, they really were.
Yeah, they were. 2015, yeah. Yes, but
and I didn't quite like Heroes vs Villains.
Yeah, they can get the AI. They actually said at one point, I think a leak said that it's possible, because they were working on it, but they didn't use the abilities, right? Like Han Solo shoulder charge into oblivion somehow. I don't know what that looks like. I saw it. I wanted them to see that.
There's a risk of making these things too complicated.
Yeah.
Because in Battlefront 2, the original, there was the heroes and villains.
Mos Eisley.
Granted, there was only 1 map.
Yes, Mos Eisley Assault.
For heroes and villains, but it worked.
Yeah.
The AI could handle characters with blasters, like Han Solo and Jango Fett, and heroes with lightsabers, like Darth Maul, like Grievous.
Yeah. There was, a key difference though is that the AI... Not the AI, but the heroes and villains in that game were much more simplistic. Like their abilities were often copy-pastes.
That is...
So yeah, that would present more work here, definitely.
Part of what I mean is you make these things so complicated.
Oh right, okay.
When you make the individual bits
too
complicated, you kind of lose flexibility with them.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely.
Like you're piling so much of the complexity onto the characters.
Yeah.
As to all be individual and all be unique and all have special abilities.
Yeah.
But then that means there's only a certain amount of modes they work in.
That's right. Well, hopefully they will get it working eventually. A lot of people want that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, big maps, big modes, starfighters, hero versus villains, all with the customization we want here. I think we can agree that's pretty much what we want, really.
Yeah.
And if I could throw in Conquest as well as a gesture of goodwill, I certainly wouldn't say no.
I think if you and I had been playing this rather than the beta we had been playing a couple of weeks back, we would be very excited.
Yeah, I think so.
If we'd been going through the beta and we'd had 6 maps for, what is this, Skirmish?
Arcade. Custom arcades.
Custom arcade.
It's good, yeah.
We'd had 6 maps for custom arcade. We'd been able to play around with the base troopers.
Yeah.
Never mind the heroes, because we didn't actually use anything except you
we
would
didn't.
that for a
Yeah, it's like a glory moment. That's like that freeze frame, man.
But if this had been my experience of the beta, I would have been very excited. As it is, I'm sort of holding my breath for DLC and patches.
Yeah, sure. At least we'll get to try Grievous eventually in arcade. That'll be fun. That'd be great, yeah. But we'll see. Anyway, I think that's about it. That wraps it up, really. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. And
maybe we'll do this again sometime.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Yeah, thanks for playing, Tom.
My pleasure.
Good to. Wow, your hands are warm. It's frustration, that is. Yeah. So yeah, take care, guys.
I'll leave it to your mental image as to how he knows my hands are warm.
I know where I like it. It's fine. Yeah. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. All right. Cheers.
See you.
Bye bye.